Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here, which is definitely not a day-to-day look. It is very glam and just glittery. I did this look about a month ago when I first bought the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette because this is everything that's on my eyes minus the glitter. So I was really loving this double shot shade and I wanted to use it for something, and I tried this look out and I fell in love, and then I added the glitter and it's just amazing. I would definitely do this again minus the glitter. I really do love this palette. The colors are so pigmented, they blend well. You can definitely get more dramatic looks with this. You can get a little bit of color. You can get more natural, neutral, everyday looks. So this is a great palette. You do definitely get a lot of product in it, and I really have been loving it. And I know this lip color really doesn't go with this. It's more of a berry color, but I love this combo, and I guess I was just feeling a bunch of different purple tones today. I just wanted to kind of have fun and play with makeup and just step outside my comfort zone a little bit, which I think I definitely did today. I am going to be doing this as a voiceover, number one, because it gets so hot in here under these lights, and when I do talk throughs I cannot have my fan on and it gets so extremely hot. So I just prefer to do voiceovers, number one, for that reason. Number two, because when I do talk through videos they are so long, and I know sometimes for me sitting down and watching a lengthy tutorials it's kind of hard, so I would rather just do it as a voiceover and speed it up a little bit. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So you already know what I'm using. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Eye Primer to prime my eyes, and I'm also going to blend this out. But instead of using my Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Brulee to set this, I'm actually going to be taking Vanilla Cream from the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette to set this down. I wanted to use as many shadows from this palette as possible, and this is more of a yellower tone than what I would normally go for, but I still really liked it. It wasn't too dull. It was still pretty brightening on my eyes. Now going in with some caramel on a Morphe M504 brush. I'm using this as my transition shade, so this is going in my crease. And I'm really going to be packing this color in there because I want it to be as easy as possible to blend out once I start adding the purple color on there. So like I said, I'm just packing this in on whatever. Taking Hazelnut on what I think is a Morphe M518 brush, and this is just something I'm going to use to deepen up that crease. I'm going to keep it lower. I still want some caramel peeking out from above it, but I do want to deepen this up a little bit, so this is the perfect shade to do this with. Here I'm just taking a Wet n Wild blending brush and taking Pumpkin Spice, and I'm putting this higher above the first two colors because I really wanted this orange to stand out. I thought orange and purple would be beautiful together, and I really love the way they ended up looking together. It's kind of hard to see here, but once I get the purple on my eyes, the orange kind of sticks out a little bit more, and like I said, I really love the combination of the two together. Taking a double shot on a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just putting this on my lid and blending it into my crease a little bit. You don't have to put too much color down on the lid since we're going to be covering it with glitter, but you do want something there. That way whatever's showing through the glitter is still purple, and I'm just really working on blending this into the other colors in the crease. That way everything just blends seamlessly together and it doesn't look so harsh. And I'm just going to go back in with a couple of the first shades and just add those back into the crease and just keep going back and forth to blend this out. For the glitter, I'm using the NYX Glitter Primer, and I just wanted a more precise application of where this glitter was going to go, so I'm just using a brush to apply the primer. And I'm also going to be using a brush for the glitter. I started out with my finger, and I'm just taking the Glitter Mix palette from Model's Own with this purple color. Started out with my finger, but it just wasn't as intense as I wanted it to be. I wasn't getting enough glitter on there. So then I just went in with a couple different brushes. I went in with a bigger brush to pack more glitter on, and then I went in with a more smaller detailed brush to get the glitter in more precise areas in my crease. I'm just going to take some more double shot to blend this out a little bit more in the crease area, and then I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe and clean up the sharp. I want the edge to be a little sharp, so I'm going to clean that up and clean some of the glitter up as well. And then I'm going to finish my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess and the Tarte Maneater eyelashes. For my face, I already have it primed. Not sure what I use for primer this day, but for foundation, I'm using the Ulta Beauty HD Full Coverage Foundation. And I'm still not 100% sure if I want to return this. On camera, it looks really nice on my skin, but I felt like in person, I was having to build it up a little too much to get the fuller coverage. It was covering my redness and some of my acne scars and everything, but I just had to build it up a little more in those areas. For some reason on camera, though, it looks perfect. Honestly, I don't know why. And I tried this out with a brush and a sponge, and I prefer the sponge with it, surprisingly, but yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% sure about this one yet. I'm going to have to give it a couple more shots, and if I really don't like it, I'm just going to return it. My concealer, I'm going to be using the Ulta Full Coverage Concealer, and I believe this is in Light Cool. It's the lightest one that they have. I'm using a lot more of this than I normally would, and it does have a good amount of coverage to it, not as much as I would want. It's not as much as like a Shape Tape or anything like that, but it does have a nice full coverage, and it does really brighten up under my eyes, so I'm loving this so far. To set my entire face, I'm using the Milani Prep Set and Go Transparent, not sure what it is, face powder. I just got a new one and opened a fresh one. I really love this powder. For bronzer today, I'm using the Ulta Matte Bronzer, and this one I believe is in Cool. This is right now my all-time favorite bronzer. It is the perfect shade for my skin tone, and it just is so soft and smooth and blends out so effortlessly. I love it. For blush, I'm just taking one from the Anastasia blush kit. I think this is their Radiant one. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know what blush I was using today. And then I'm just going to be blending out my blush and my bronzer, which I went too heavy with the blush as always. Now to finish up the eyes, I'm taking the Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner and putting that in my waterline, and I'm going to tightline with it as well. I'm just going to take some double shot on that small Morphe brush and run that under my lash line just to tie the whole look together. You can also blend this out with a little bit of the pumpkin spice shade as well. I think that would look gorgeous. And for my inner corner highlight, I am taking Macchiato from the palette. I love this shade. It's perfect inner corner highlight, brow bone highlight. It is so pigmented. You could probably actually use this as a face highlight. But for today, I'm actually using the one from the Sugar Glow Kit in Gumdrop because it does have like a pinky purple reflect. And I was just feeling the different purple tones today, so I went with this one. And for my lips, I'm lining them with the NYX Suede liner in Copenhagen, I believe this one is. And like I said at the beginning, this lip color does not really go perfectly with this look. This is more of a berry color, but I was just feeling a bunch of different purples this day. And for the actual lip color, I'm using the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuits, and I believe this one is in Berry Recognize, and I'm just going to put a little bit of Rebel Rose in the center and blend that out, just so I was trying to tone down the berry in it. Worked a little bit, but not too much. I still love the lip combo. So that is actually it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel before you leave. I'll have all my socials listed in the description box down below. Plus all the products that I used in this video I'll put down there as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!